Girl, honey child, like I told y'all before, like I told y'all in the last video when it blew up, Cardi is pregnant. Look at her. Look at that wall. Look, where she at? Uh-oh. Look at that wall. She pregnant. She hiding her belly. Y'all gonna stop coming for me because I was right the last time and right every other time. Y'all comments age like milk. Spoiled. I love you, Cardi.
This whole situation is getting messy fast. Word on the street is that Cardi B might be pregnant again, and she's been shutting people down hard, telling them to stop spreading that talk. But here's the twist. Offset himself is basically fueling the fire, dropping hints everywhere that the rumors are true. Just a couple days ago, Offset hopped into some Instagram drama after a woman commented, "I hope people know that legally, that baby will be Offset's. If she's pregnant by another man, it's about to be a mess." And Offset didn't let that slide. He fired back with, "The devil is a lie." Now, at first, I thought he was just being extra like he usually is. You know how Offset loves to stir things up? But then you realize, why would he even react like that unless there's some truth behind it? That wasn't some random slip of the tongue. He knew what he was doing. Offset is out here acting like Cardi's pregnancy is an open secret, and he's not even being slick about it. Then, things got even wilder when a woman posted a TikTok straight up questioning who the father of Cardi's alleged baby could be. And guess who slid right into those comments? Offset again. He made sure everybody saw him type, "Not mine." Like, hold up, why even say that? If there's no pregnancy, there's nothing to deny, nothing to claim, nothing to distance yourself from. His comment only makes sense if something's actually happening behind the scenes that he doesn't want tied to him. Think about it. If someone randomly accused you of fathering a child that didn't even exist, you'd just laugh it off and keep scrolling. You wouldn't bother saying, "Not mine," unless deep down you knew there might actually be something to deny. And that's exactly why fans are side-eyeing him right now, because Offset's energy screams like he's confirming more than he's denying. See, a normal person would just stay quiet or laugh it off, but Offset isn't moving like that. He's out here basically saying, "Yeah, there's a baby coming, but don't look at me." That alone is wild because Cardi B has been fighting tooth and nail to deny these pregnancy rumors. She's been shutting it down everywhere, yet her own soon-to-be ex-husband is on social media throwing shade and practically confirming the very thing she's trying to hide. That's not just messy, it's brutal. Offset didn't just spill the tea, he dumped the whole pot on her head. Whether Cardi wanted to keep this private or reveal it in her own way, Offset made sure to snatch that control from her. And let's keep it real, this is pure pettiness. Their divorce has been ugly, the tension's been boiling online, and Offset clearly isn't missing a chance to make her look bad. And then comes the kicker, Cardi supposedly being linked to NFL star Stefon Diggs while still tied to Offset legally. If the baby rumors are true, that adds a whole new explosive twist to an already bitter divorce. Imagine Offset sitting there, watching his wife move on publicly while he's still tangled in court papers. That's a recipe for drama. Offset is moving exactly like the bitter ex-husband he is, tossing shade and exposing Cardi in the most savage way possible. But if Cardi is pregnant by Diggs, it makes everything way more complicated. Child support, divorce settlements, public image, it all gets messier. And let's not forget the emotional side of it. Cardi's been through so much with Offset. Years of love mixed with non-stop cheating scandals that probably wrecked her self-esteem. Walking away from the father of all your kids isn't easy, especially when betrayal kept knocking at her door. Now to have him blasting her out like this, that's pain on top of pain, and she's clearly caught between wanting peace and being dragged through public chaos. Now here's where it gets even crazier. Offset isn't just talking in comments, he's moving like he wants the whole internet to know Cardi's situation. Fans are catching on quick, saying Offset is practically screaming, "This baby ain't mine," without even needing a mic. And honestly, if Cardi thought she could keep this under wraps, Offset is making sure that door stays wide open. The timing of all this makes it even juicier. Cardi has been trying to stay focused on her career, new projects, and keeping her public image polished. But Offset keeps throwing her right back into the gossip blender. It almost feels like he's playing a game. Every time she tries to shut down rumors, he pops up and pours gasoline on the fire. That's not just petty, that's personal. And let's be real, Offset's behavior screams jealousy. Seeing Cardi move on with Stephon Diggs, a whole NFL star, is probably eating him alive. This man went from being the one in control of their marriage narrative to now watching her glow up with someone new. And instead of letting her be, he's using social media to throw daggers at her reputation. What's wild is the double standard. Offset has cheated multiple times in the past, and everyone knows it. But the second Cardi is rumored to be with someone else, suddenly he's in the comments talking about babies and denying paternity like he's the victim here. Fans are already calling him out, saying he's exposing her because he can't stand to see her happy without him. So now, the big question is, what's really going on? Is Cardi secretly pregnant and trying to protect her peace? Or is Offset just running his mouth to keep her name and his at the center of all this chaos? Either way, one thing's for sure. Offset isn't backing down, and this story is only getting messier by the day. I can understand that during a messy divorce, your head isn't in the right place, but jumping straight into another pregnancy? That screams rebound energy and rushed decisions. Let's be real, Cardi has always been open about one thing. She wanted her kids within marriage, and she stuck to that when she had them with Offset. That was her rule, her choice. So for her to not even be fully divorced yet and allegedly carrying another man's baby, that tells me she's not moving from a place of peace. It's chaos driving her right now. And it's not just about her being able to care for the baby. Cardi's got money, no doubt, but this move, it feels reckless, especially when the alleged father, Stephon Diggs, already has a whole lineup of baby drama of his own. Let me break it down. This man just had a baby earlier this year. Plus, he allegedly has one woman pregnant right now and another carrying twins. That's 3 babies currently on the way, on top of the child he already had before all this. So if Cardi really is pregnant too, that makes 4 babies coming for Diggs in the same stretch of time. And you can't ignore the other whispers surrounding him either, rumors and allegations flying all over the place. This is not the type of calm, steady situation you want to bring a child into. Cardi's stepping into a storm, not a safe haven, which is why Offset's behavior starts making more sense. He's not just being petty, he's making it crystal clear to the world, that's not my baby. He's not letting this narrative twist in any way, and honestly, I don't think he's gonna stop reminding everyone of it. Offset looks like he's ready to drag this out until Cardi herself addresses it directly. But here's what I really wanna know. Do you think Offset is just being the bitter ex, trying to embarrass Cardi B on his way out? Or do you think he's simply putting the truth out there while she's the one playing defense? Drop your thoughts down below, because this one is wild. That's all I've got for you today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Her body, her choice. She's a grown-ass woman, millionaire status, and clearly she does what she wants. But I just want to know, is Cardi B really pregnant?
And I don't care what nobody say, Cardi B is definitely pregnant. Cardi B move on faster than Mexican music, but I honestly feel like you see females do it every day. Like, as soon as you get, this is how I feel. I know a lot of people be like, oh, you shouldn't move on that fast, but what are you waiting on? I feel like people that say you should not move on with a relationship that fast are people who sit around and pray that they ex see them or hope that they get back together. My thing is, most times with a woman, the relationship is done before she even leaves. The relationship is done mentally before she even leaves. Now, I do feel like it might be a slight plot twist that she might be already like, she probably was already pregnant from Offset before she left the relationship. But I just seen her leaving court. She's definitely carrying. And I know a bitch that carry because I'm a bitch that stay pregnant. I'm safe right now. But I know. I don't know. Have y'all seen this? Let's talk about this in the comments. She got on like a white suit. She got a bump. She definitely got a bump. But who do y'all think she pregnant from? I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, if your man rich, you rich, and he want kids, why not, sister? I mean, you know how many bitches get pregnant from broke niggas every day? Thank you.
I know a pregnant Bella when I see it. And that right there looks like a baby bump. Oh, yeah. A lot of people are speculating that Cardi B is pregnant again and she's in court again. Child, if it's 2 things that Cardi B is going to do, she's going to stay in a court case and she's going to stay pregnant. I have never seen such a celebrity hood rat in my life as Cardi B. But at least she can afford them. At least she won't be relying on the taxpayers to help her feed, clothe, and house the babies. Even though they're going to probably have different daddies. It's looking like another Kimora Lee on our hands. But anyway, yeah, that looks like a baby bump to me. And some are wondering, is it Offset? Did Offset spin the block with his sperm? Or is it the new Diggs, Stefan Diggs? I don't know, but the baby will probably still look like the other kids because Offset and Stefan are twinning, right? Am I the only one that seems to think that they look just alike? So the kids won't look too much different from each other if it is Stefan's baby, which I think it is. You know, they were on again and off again. So somewhere in between the on again, Stefan sperm made contact with the egg in Cardi B. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. And you know she loves to dress half naked even when she goes to court when she's not pregnant. Cardi B is not the one to wear all these layers of clothes, all these bulky clothes right here. This is not the usual Cardi B. This looks like a pregnancy right here. That's what it's looking like. Yeah. I don't know why she keeps it a secret every time she gets pregnant. I don't know why she likes to keep it secretive until she's obviously pregnant. But anyway, at least she's not having her pregnant belly being bare in public like Rihanna and a lot of these regular hood rats. Like the one I seen the other day in South Haven, Mississippi Walmart. And I cannot unsee that big old nasty looking pregnant belly. At least she's covered up and looking decent as a pregnant woman. Alleged pregnant woman. Yeah.